Well, I know what I'm going to see in February. Ethan Hawke is playing in a new thriller film called The Black Phone, where he plays a magician who essentially abducts children and I believe kills them. His latest victim is a boy named Finn who generously helps him out after he drops his groceries one day. Then before you know it, Finn wakes up in an empty room with nothing but a mattress and a black phone that's disconnected. However, this phone is special in that the magician's past victims can go ahead and communicate with Finn through it in order to help him escape. And we have a trailer. And I gotta say, my word, this trailer I thought was incredible. Between the great use of music and sound juxtaposed with silence at points was really jarring and upped the intensity. The trailer does a good job of just getting you sitting there holding your breath. Just for one example, especially at that point where Finn is trying to do the combination padlock on the storm door and the magician is just sleeping in his chair and then suddenly wakes up. And now it's got me frightened for Finn and I'm bummed I gotta wait till February to find out what happens to him. Hopefully he makes it through. So after this trailer, what really has me excited for this movie? There's a few reasons. This is a Blumhouse title. I'm a fan of Blumhouse titles. The studio always seems to churn out really awesome movies and on really low budgets. The Invisible Man, Paranormal Activity, Sinister, Happy Death Day, Insidious, the list goes on and on and on. And because of that proven consistent track record, they've developed this knack for at least developing at minimum good movies for audiences. And I think that's where my expectation level is at for this movie. I expect it to be at least a good film. Also, the trailer does a great job of leaving things to your imagination by and large. There are many moments where they lead you to this peak of peril and then cut away to the next moment. For example, when Finn's using the phone, we get a flash of one of the victims unexpectedly. When Cindy's riding her bike and then suddenly sees the ghosts of these victims. When Finn is picklocking the door and the magician wakes up. All these moments are bringing intrigue to its peak and then just sweeping away to keep the intrigue. And it's a technique I personally enjoy for trailers like this because it gets me hyped. Also, Ethan Hawke is a seasoned vet and I'm really curious to see him play a villain. And Ethan Hawke has been great in many movies over the course of his career, and I also really enjoyed him doing previous horror projects in Sinister. It has me really intrigued to see how he embraces this particular role. And I have no doubt that he's capable. I'm just curious to see if the script is going to provide him enough to work with. And my biggest thing that I'm excited for in this movie that makes it unique, the supernatural elements involved and how they'll be executed. And there seem to be two different elements at work between the victims communicating with Finn and also his friend Cindy being able to figure out what's going on through these dreams, or at least that's what it looks like she's doing. And it's these two supernatural elements that take a normal run-of-the-mill movie premise and turn into something that has a lot more potential. A person held captive trying to escape, we've seen that many times before. However, a person held captive trying to get away from a killer with the help of past deceased victims is something I've never seen before in a movie and has me super stoked. And on top of that, I'm actually really excited to see the mystery and puzzle solving that's actually coming with this. Because at the end of the day, Finn is trying to navigate his way out of the situation with the help of essentially phone a friend, except your friends are ghosts. And maybe he learns something about these past victims along the way, which really enhances the richness of the story. If we're learning about the previous victims and their stories, it might help us further get on board with Finn and his pursuit to get the hell out of there. However, it has to be executed and done well, otherwise it won't work, so that's what this movie is going to rely on. Friends, what'd you think of the trailer for Black Phone? You know where the comment section is. Let me know. Thanks so much for watching another Bankrupt Hippo video. Click right here if you like these and are interested in seeing more. I've been Bryce, and until next time, have a great day.